Good morning, folks. So it is time to play Micky Ward, Arturo Gatti 2. This is the second fight in the trilogy. This happened a few months separated from their first epic war. In my first replay using my game, Ward won by a KO in the 10th round. Gatti was winning the round on the judge's card. I was winning the bout. Had all three judges, easily was going to win unanimous decision. And in the second minute of the final round, Ward knocked him out. So that was incredible. So we're going to use one of my other. So, I don't have a lot. Well, I do. I have a lot more boxing games. I own more football games than anything. I own the second most boxing. But not all the boxing games I own have these two boxers. I wanted to use my favorite boxing games for this. So I made the two. I rated the two for my game, Boxing Time. Fortunately, I have the two rated for, there are so many boxers rated for, Kevin Elias's Fordyce Championship Boxing. This, for the longest time, along with Let's Rumble, they are two of my all-time favorite boxing games. There's a elegance and simplicity to Fordyce boxing that I absolutely love, and I love how he rates the boxers. It's simple, but it is fun. Arturo Gatti, and they both fought, by the way, when they met, they did fight as junior lightweights, so it's perfect. I don't have to move them up or down weight classes. So again, I have Arturo Gatti in here as an 90.4, and I have Micky Ward in here as an 81. That's a 9-point difference. That's going to give Gatti a +1 point for 9 rounds. So Gatti definitely has the edge in these fights, or in this particular fight, as he would have. He had the edge in mind because he got to go first as the red corner. He'll have the edge in this because he has a 9-point advantage over his opponent. Now the game, you just roll 4 dice. It's fantastic. And you give Gatti his bonus. There are special circumstances that can apply in Fordyce boxing, like cuts and TKOs and flash knockouts, etc. So we've already set up. Very simple. Setup is match up the points, get the difference between the two fighters, divide that by the number of rounds, and then give that advantage, the boxer with that point advantage, those number of point advantages per round. This is scheduled for a 10-round rematch. And so we're going to get it done round 1. And we will roll first for Ward, and then we'll roll for Gatti. All right, so may the best boxer win the second bout in this epic fight. It's going to be 2, 3, 5, 6. So we don't have any special circumstances. That's 11, 16 points for Ward. So Ward is going to put on a very valiant effort. Ward, Gatti. And Gatti gets a +1. Gatti is going to get doubles, but not doubles anywhere else. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gatti whooped in round 1. And then the judges, very simply, we come down here, we check our judges based on total points scored in the fight. White judge is based on 10-9 round with a higher score. And then Judge Brown, round based, but with the twist, reroll all rounds that are within 5 points. So none of this happens here. So we're going to have Ward's going to get this. So Ward is going to win this round 10-9 by all three. I'm going to say blue, 10-9. Brown, blue, brown. And last but not least, white. Actually, white's second. White's going to give it 10-9. All right, so right now, Ward is winning the fight, believe it or not. Round 2. Ward, and here we go. I'm doing them in order so I don't mess things up. So I'm just going to do them in order. All right, it's going to be, wow, it's going to be 10, 14, 15 for Ward. So Ward is consistently getting the job done. Look at that. And Gatti is 1, 2, 9, 10, 11. Look at this. And again, we're going to end up with blue, 10-9, white, 10-9. And Brown, 10-9. I'm doing them in the right order now. Okay, round 3. Look at this, folks. Ward is started out strong, which was not necessarily his strength in real fights. We're going to have 2 1s. So 4, 10. Uh-oh, now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. As Ward does just, oh, wait, by the way. That was within, wait, we should have done the twist roll. We got to do the twist for Brown. Oh, yep. So Brown actually is going to twist this and score it for the opponent. Sorry about that. So Brown did twist it. All right. Reroll all rounds with a 5 rounds with 2 6-sided dice. A tied round cannot change the round score. Okay, right. So we did that. Okay, Gatti just rolled a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what a great round. Round number 3. Brutal. Gatti wins it solely because of his bonus point. White. And Brown might reverse this one. He does. You got to be kidding me. So Brown is going to reverse this for Ward. You've got to be kidding me. So I'm going to put this here, Ward, so I know who won the round. So Ward is winning this fight 2 rounds to 1. We're just going to go by rounds 1. Round 4. So again, I said yesterday, I was choosing to use my game because not all my favorite games have these 2 boxers rated. For instance, Fight Card Boxing has Arturo Gatti in it, but doesn't have Micky Ward in it. My Legends of Boxing set, I purchased the junior featherweight extras, and I don't believe, obviously, junior featherweights, neither one of these boxers are going to be in that set. They might be in the welterweight. I mean, of course, you could buy Gary Brown sells lots and lots of boxing sets. Well, lots of weight class sets, I mean, and so I'm sure I could purchase the set that would have these 2 boxers in it, but I don't play Legends of Boxing. I play Legends of Boxing maybe twice a year now. And my set of Glory Days Boxing does not have these 2 boxers in it. Okay, so here we go, Ward. It's going to be 3 of a kind, 3 2s, folks, and a 5. So 3 of a kind is a big deal. Foul chart. So we got to roll now on the foul chart. So I'm going to come down here. On special outcomes chart. So we got to roll again, it looks like. So we got a foul chart. Potentially we have, he scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He scored 11 before I pick up the dice and re-roll. And did he suffer the special outcomes? He did indeed. So we're going down to the foul chart. Foul chart, there it is. And let's roll. PT, what is this? 2 headbutts in a match. Okay, so what's the foul? 5. Thumbing. -4 points. To 8-point roll. Okay, so he will lose 4 points. Wow. So Micky Ward thumbs Gatti. Cheating dog. Gatti not going to be happy about that. Let's come back up here. So again, this is, I would say this, Let's Rumble for years was my top game. That didn't have, it didn't have any boxers. Any modern boxers in it at all. That set has lots of boxers right out of the box. It has thousands, I want to say thousands of boxers rated, but nobody rated beyond 2000 and I want to say 2000, 2001. So that is a slight limitation. I mean, most of the boxing I prefer to do is classic boxing anyway, but so, and these 2 boxers are not in that set, right? So that's, again, so 4 dice very quickly became one of my all-time favorites. FCB, Fight Card Boxing, is certainly one of my favorite fast-play games. And then, of course, my game is my favorite boxing game. Gatti didn't like getting thumbed in the eye. He's going to score. Wow, he's going to score 16-17 with his bonus. He's going to whoop him by 10 points. But I rolled 3 in a row. 4, 5, 6. I do believe that counts as something special. Let's come down here and see. No, 4 in a row. Okay, so nothing special. And again, blue, this will be Gatti. 10-9. White, 10-9. And there is no chance that brown is going to flip the script. Look at this, folks. It's tied 2-2. Round 5. This is a big round. Ward, 2-2. What a fight. Oh, wow. We're going to get doubles, but it's not anything special. We got 17-18. Ward blows up in round 5. Folks, you can imagine he's head down, coming forward. Won't relinquish any ring movement to Gatti. Gatti, again, was famous for wanting to stick and move. And Ward is taking away the edges on the round. So you can imagine as Gatti tries to stick and backpedal, Ward cuts him off. Unbelievable. And he pins him in. What does Gatti do? 1, 3, 4, and 5. It's going to be 10, 13, 14 for Gatti. It's close enough. Brown, 14 with his bonus. It's close enough that Brown might flip the script. Oh my God, that would suck. Yep. Son of a gun. Brown is a bastard. Either way, Ward wins the round by 2 judges. Folks, Ward is edging this barely. What a brilliant fight. I love fast play games that give you a sense of ebb and flow. Easy to play, but in my mind's eye, I can see how brutal or how truly well matched these two guys are. Oh, not good for Gatti. 8, 9, 10 round. That's not good. For Ward. Gotti's bound to outscore that with his bonus. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 5. So we're going to get 5, 6, 11, 12 points. And guess what, folks? Brown might flip the script again here. We haven't had any knockdowns or anything. Yep. Son of a gun. Let me double check that. 2 to 5. I rolled a 5. Yep, the son of a gun said, you know what? I hate to be a contrarian, but I am going to be either way. Ward wins that round. So, Gatti wins that round. Folks, it is 3 to 3 going into round 7. This is a war right here. Absolute war. So, all these boxing games should give you, if they're well done, they should give you accurate results of winning and losing. But also, if in your game system that you choose to play, when boxers are close, they should give you outstanding fights. These two guys are close. I had an outstanding fight in mine. Ended in the second minute of the 10th round with a surprise Ward knockout of Gatti. Here we've got an absolute battle. Ward wins 2, Gatti wins 2, Ward and Gatti split. It is a tie, 3 rounds to 3 rounds going into the 7th. But I can get this ebb and flow with a 1 roll of the dice per each boxer, and I'd love it. And then the dice, of course, can do something special. Here we got 1, 2, 3. Oh, I was hoping we get 4 in a row, but we did not. So we got a double, but no more. So we got 5, 6, 7, 8. Man, Ward is really, by the way, this had a foul in it. So I remember why Ward scored 7. Ward scores 8, folks. He is fatigued. Or Gatti is doing his magic of stick and move. Oh, but wow, Ward doesn't do much better. Wait, we got 4 in a row. 2? No. Dang it, I keep wanting to see a special result here. We've got 10, 11, 12, 13. It's within 4, so again, Brown might flip the switch. And then Brown, let's see what Brown does again. Nope, this time Brown says, no, Gatti just had too much footwork. Here it is, folks. Once Gatti gets the lead here, that might decide this fight. All right, this is the final round in which Gatti gets the bonus. He won't get a bonus for the final round. Ward needs to blow up in 9 like he did in real life and knock him down. In real life, in the first fight, this is the second fight, but in the first fight, he damn near knocked out Gatti with a kidney punch. It's going to be, it's going to be 10, 15, 16. There he is. Gatti gets off his stool, recognizes when his, whoops, this is not round 9. This is round 8. I don't know what the heck I'm thinking. Here we go. Gatti, he gets off his stool as his corner warns him that Gotti's stealing the fight. Gotti's going to get 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and Ward will beat Gatti to get that round 14 with his bonus. You've got to be kidding me. This is a brilliant slugfest. A war. I don't even know if I can call it a slugfest. Both boxers doing what they do best. And nope, Brown judge straight up likes Ward. Folks, we have got a tie fight. Ward with 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds. Gatti with 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds. Going into round 9. This is neck and neck. It's any man's fight. Unbelievable. Fordyce Boxing is truly amazing. We've got 10-13 for Ward. That probably won't be enough. Gatti with his final bonus is going to get trips. Foul. Oh no, he may have fouled, folks. Triple twos. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, Gatti won't win with 12. My God, blue. 10-9. We got to check the foul, so don't panic. I'm aware of the foul. Okay, let's check that foul. 2-5. Let's double check. What an amazing outcome. How do we know it's a 2? Because I rolled 3 2s. And 3 2s say foul chart. So we're going to come down here to the foul chart. And we're going to roll that foul. We're going to find out. 6. Low blow. -5 to a 9-point roll. Wow. -5. Gotti's going to score 7 in this fight as well with a foul. Both boxers have resorted to frustrating shots. And by the way, because of that, we do not roll to see if the judge flips. Ward is going to get round 9. Unbelievable. This is it, folks. Final round. And Gatti must win it. Oh, to tie this fight. Oh, my. Final round. Will Ward make sure that this fight is won with a KO? Let's find out. It is going to be 4, 5, 6, and 6. So 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 points. Ward comes out trying to kill Gatti with a 21-point round. Oh, and then we're going to get Gatti with 12, 16, 17, 18, 18. What a round. Oh, my God. They beat the living hell out of each other. And let's go ahead and check that third judge. And nope, that third judge says, I like Ward, as Ward came out chopping wood. And Ward is going to win. Gatti, oh my God, Ward wins. This would be close. Okay, this is going to be fascinating. By points, either way, Ward's going to win on rounds. He's going to win this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-4. Holy cow. Ward wins 6-4 rounds. Judge 1 scores the fight. Let's see here. That would be 1. Oh my God. Where am I at here? Judge 1, that is blue, scores the fight for Ward. -4. 100 minus 4, 96. To 94. Wow. Jeez. Judge 2 scores it. Would be the same thing. 96, 94. Ward. This would be Ward. Ward. And Judge 3 is going to score it. Okay, so Ward, Judge 3, Brown, he gets it 1, Oh my God, this one's going to be wacky dacky do because he reversed himself. Okay, so Ward won the first round. So let's just count this up. 10, 19, 29, 39, 47, 57, 67, 77, 87, 97. Judge 3, oddly enough, liked Ward 97, which means it would be 93. Ward. So this is actually going to be a UD. Ward wins UD in 10. Wow. Fight 2. Damn good. Ward came out strong, 16, and whooped Gatti up. Ward came out scoring 15, whooped Gatti up. But Brown liked liked Gotti's work in that round. Round 3, Gatti edges him by his bonus point, and Brown gave it to Ward, which is unbelievable. You gotta remember, this is who won the round, not who Brown gave the points to, right? Brown was giving it to the opposite boxer. Wow, round 4, Ward gets a foul, 4-point deduction from his total punch points. Gatti wastes him 17-7 in the best round between these two. The most lopsided round between these two since fight 1. And Gatti wins it unanimously. Round 5, Ward 18 to Gotti's 4. And Brown likes Gatti in that. Ward 10, Gatti 2. So when Gatti wins, ultimately he was edging barely Ward. So this kind of tells you again narratively, how well was Ward doing? Gatti, when he did win, he edged him. And except for the 17-7 round, right? Outside of that, Gatti barely edges Ward in round 6. And Brown goes again and gives it to Ward. This is where Ward was racking up points for the third judge. Round 7, Ward loses 13-8. Again, Gatti held down by Ward's overpowering, but Ward has a sloppy round, can't get mitts on Gatti, and Gatti steals the entire round, which makes total sense narratively. You can see it. The Ward wasn't getting the punches in he needed to keep stealing Judge Brown, right? Then Ward 18, Gatti 14. Here's where Ward edges him and gets all 3 judges. And then we get Ward 13, Gatti 7, losing 5 points on a foul, low blow. And Ward wins all 3 judges. And the final round, the judges whisper in his ear, you can't win this on the cards, Ward. You got to go kill him. And Ward comes out determined to knock Gatti down, beating the living hell out of him. Gatti, though, fighting back with blistering punches. Meanwhile, the judges give it all to Ward. They love Ward's aggressiveness. They love Ward trying to win this with a knockout. All 3 judges award Ward the 10th. Ward gets it on my scorecard, 6 rounds to 4. Sure enough, the judges give it 96-94 Ward, 96-94 Ward, and 97-93 Ward. Ward wins in 10. And folks, Ward is 2-0 in the wars with Gatti. Wow, what a brilliant 4-score boxing game. Again, this for the longest time was my go-to boxing game when I retired Let's Rumble. And I retired Let's Rumble because, again, I couldn't get many decades of modern boxers. So the answer to that was, in my opinion, the best fast-play boxing game out there, which is Fordyce Boxing. And then later, of course, I would say fight card boxing is different. It's a moderate speed boxing game. This is kind of a fast play, really. And fight card's a little more well, I guess they're both about the same. You probably play a fight in about the same amount of time. There's so many more boxers in Fordyce Boxing. Fordyce Boxing is thousands of boxers by now, and it's fantastic. And by the way, this isn't the most recent version. It's the only version I have available right now that I could find. I have his latest version 4, but I couldn't find the PDF on my drive. So anyway, I use version 3, but version 3 is the one I played the most for years. So version 4, I think he added defense scores, which it's no big deal. When we're talking about taking one boxer's raw score and another boxer's raw score, getting the difference between the two, dividing that by the rounds, and just giving one of those boxers a bonus, the defense score comes into play, I think, on the knockdown charts or the knockout charts. I can't remember exactly because, again, the latest version of Fordyce Boxing I've played maybe 10 times. I've played I don't know how many fights in version 3. So I love version 3 personally, but it's simple to do and it's so much fun to roll and score and see. And you can see how the narratives come out. If you in your mind's eye know what Ward and Gatti look like as boxers, you can imagine what this fight looked like. The problem with games that are fast play like this, if you grab a couple of boxers that you've never seen, it's going to be tough for you to imagine what the fight looks like. You certainly can get the win-loss records. You can certainly see who beats who. But, again, I like to imagine what this thing looks like. And so a game like Fordyce is begging you to imagine the fight. A game like Glory Days does not. Glory Days Boxing says, I'm going to show you what these two cats look like. And so you're going to see the jabs, the counters, the covers, the defensive counter punches you're going to see. So games like Title Bout, Glory Days Boxing, Legends of Boxing, if you've never seen those two fighters go at it, those games will draw you an image of what those fighters fought like. So the more detailed boxing games, if I'm fighting two boxers I've never seen in my life, I can look at their cards and get an idea what kind of boxers they were from their cards. But when the fight happens, I can actually, over the course of the fight, see that one guy jabs incredibly well. Another guy's throwing big haymakers. And so the more detailed boxing games actually help you see the types of fighters these guys are. I normally don't need it. I can imagine what this stuff must look like. But if I've seen two fighters fight, I love leaving it to my imagination, which is why I choose fast play games. I can imagine how Earl Campbell scored a touchdown in my fast play game, for the Houston Oilers in 1980, and they score a running TD. Oh, I know what that looks like. Earl Campbell just ran some dude over and leaving parts of his jersey on the field and his helmet twisted around while he ran over six guys and punched it into the end zone. I don't need to wonder how Houston's running touchdown looked in 1980, right? So you can imagine why I like fast play games, because I like to leave it to my imagination. All I can say is Keith Elias made a brilliant boxing game years ago, and I still love it. So anyway, the reason I haven't used Fight Card Boxing is I don't have both Ward and Gatti. I don't believe the set in Legends of Boxing that I have has Ward and Gatti rated in the same weight class, or I don't know if I have them both. And that's buried in storage. I'd have to dig out Legends of Boxing. And my Glory Days set does not have Ward and Gatti in it. So I used my boxing game for the first fight. I've used one of my all-time favorite boxing games in Kevin Elias' Fordyce Boxing. This was an epic fight. And here's the thing. I love my boxing game. I just love it. Because it's fast, but it gives me a little more subtle detail, like per minute action, etc. Right? And I like the way I do the TKOs in my game. But there's something to say for how much fun Fordyce Boxing is, right? We're not talking about, again, you're fast playing a fight, which for a lot of people, there's not enough going on for them. For me, it's fine because I can imagine the ebb and flow of what these scores look like, right? But it is that roll of the dice, that gamble, that is so much fun. Dropping those dice, looking for patterns, and then quickly scoring it and quickly moving to the next round. So Fordyce Boxing tends to bring a smile to my face. I have games like this that just make me smile. Baseline Basketball by John Turnbull, Powder Blue Sports. Man, every time I play baseline basketball, dude, I am smiling. my game, Gladiators and Tally Ho. Every time you drop the dice, you can't help but smile as you watch the narrative unfold in between the fights with the gladiators or the dog fights in the skies. Those games just make me smile. You roll the dice one time and then you look and see how the patterns tell a tale. Dell's dice margin games make me smile. You know, when you drop those dice and you can see how something simply happens, Flash KO or the AFG game or full on football, right? You're using you're using different size dice, but you can see how the ball moves up and down the field quickly. Those kind of games make me smile. And also those games are dice pool games. I don't know what it is about dropping dice and either reading patterns or adding them up, whatever. And then the surprises that come out of those patterns. I roll 4 dice here. If I get 4 in a row, that means something. If I get 2 doubles, that means something. If I get 3, if I get 4 of the same, that means something. And it's fun. It's just fun. All right. I've talked longer than I did for me to play the game. Again, this has been great fun. Dell recommended I do Ward Gatti, and the first fight was fantastic. This fight was even better, as I can see Ward come off his stool. You can just see it. All fight, they kept telling him he was losing. They kept whispering in his ear, you can't let the judges score this. They like Gatti better than you, man. They like Gatti better than you. And you can just see on that 10th round, he came off his stool determined to kill Gatti. But Gatti, being so good at his stick and move defense, get a punch off, get away, get a punch off, get away. But there were times Ward trapped him and pummeled him in the corner. You can just see it. And to Ward's surprise, it's a unanimous decision. And he is going to tell his management and his corner guys during the steak dinner afterwards at O'Reilly's bar in Boston. Right? This is probably fought. I doubt it was fought in Boston. Maybe New Jersey. They fly down to Boston or go over to Atlantic City. He has a steak dinner with his team. And he tells them, you bastards kept telling me I was losing that fight. All right, everybody. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye-bye.